Okay, quickly. I had to do this. Yesterday, we're in the park, walking around, and it's like sometimes when you guys are super obvious and funny, I gotta give you credit, a shout out. So, you know what park we were at, and you know where we were walking, and you know what guy I'm talking about. And look, I don't have anything against people who are homosexual, okay? I don't. I believe we're all going to get saved in the end anyway. But when I say this, I'm not referring to homosexuals, okay? This guy, it was the gayest move that has been done so far. For a grown man to ride his bicycle, okay, with his tight spandex on. Now this is a different park. This park is actually it's usually not much traffic. It's the one that I was messing with you other guys. Remember, later on at night I was just setting my car alarm off and turning it on and starting it up because you were taking shifts. But this clown, I mean, hey, we're walking through the path, me and my wife. Yeah, because my house is always guarded. There's always somebody home. So we're still able to go out and do things. As we're walking around the path, it's a cool little path, you know, and then there's a hill. I shit you not, man. About a 45-year-old grown man on his bicycle rides up the hill, does a circle, comes back around, and then drives in front of us like, oh shoot. And then goes down, you know, he's not following the path. Was he trying to get my attention? Well, yeah, I mean, it worked. Good job, guy. Way to get my attention. But here's the thing. It's like a 7-year-old boy, right, who has a crush on a girl. And the way he rode up around that bike was, it made me feel like he had a crush on me, on us, me and my wife. I know you guys are just trying to get our attention. I get it. I know. I understand the game. It's, you know, whatever. It's sometimes it's funny, other times it's just pathetic. But that time it was gay. It was gay, and not like it was homosexual gay, okay? It just, the word means corny. Like, what? I can expect that from a kid, not a grown man. And you shouldn't be wearing tights. No man should be wearing tights. I don't care what you are. I don't care what you say you think you are. You're not Lance Armstrong. And even if you were, why do you gotta wear the tights and stand up? I mean, come on, man. That was the part that was disturbing the most. But, and then here's the thing where I'm getting at, which reminds me. When I was at Dunkin' Donuts the other day with my wife, it's the usual one. You guys know which one I'm talking about. It's the same one where, see, before the other guy kind of caught me off guard. He was aggressive. He had a challenger. You know what you're talking. You're local. I'm sure you're watching right now anyway. I think I gave you a shout out before. I said I respect the man because at least he came up and talked to me. because he wanted to take a picture of my car. But I mean, come on, he steps out. He's, you know, I think he was missing a tooth too. It must be a. I'm telling you, it's a thing. It's some kind of a sacrifice. His tight tucked in red shirt, but he wanted to get pictures of my car. I was like, okay, it's fine. But he was a little aggressive about it. And this is the same with Dunkin' Donuts. So the other day, a few days ago, a kid and a guy comes up, and they're asking about the car because it's the IROC edition, even though it's not. It's just, you know, it's just an emblem. But they were just whatever. They're just normal people, I guess. And then another guy comes up, and I you know, all I can tell you is this: I can sense them. I can sense acts when people are acting. I don't always have to tell everybody that I know that, but because I don't want to sound like prideful, like I know everything. I don't know everything. I get a sense from God. He shows me. I don't know. It's in my heart. I can tell. I can tell when something's something it ain't what it is. All right, guys. These chemtrails are all day long, guys. They're killing me. I'm on my way now to the chemtrail. I think he's gonna take a look at my throat, and he's gonna tell me it's from chemtrails. Look, guys, because here's the deal. I mean, well, technically, well, look, just take my word for it. All right, it's all chemtrails all day long. Where was I? Oh yeah, I need my glasses. I can't. It's hard to do this reading thing without my glasses, but I'm not reading. Nah. So I really truly do respect. I mean, I don't respect the stalkers themselves as the job, like the. But I do understand God's plan in it. Okay, that's why I'm even keel with it. I get it. But I respect the people more when they actually talk to you. Okay, because when the guy pull that move, I said to him, "Nice move. That's a good one." You know, when you don't even look over, any normal person. Well, first of all, you wouldn't ride up a hill like a 7-year-old if you were normal. And second of all, if someone's saying something to you, I mean, I always look. Like if I hear somebody, especially if they're talking directly to me, and if I hear a cocky voice or whatever, I'm gonna look over like, what? What'd you say? Instead, it's like the blinders. Hey, leader, do you tell specific ones not to say anything back? Because I guess what would happen is, if he actually had a set of balls under those tight-ass tights that he had, he would have stopped and said, what the fuck, what'd you say? But he just kept going, so I would have interrupted his script. He kept going. That's the point that I'm coming to, is if you're, I don't know what to call you, gang stalking's so played out. If you're, and even local heroes, because you're not a hero, I mean, what else is there to call you? It's creepy, I guess. I've called you losers before, but I'm sorry. I mean, some of you aren't losers. You just don't know any better. So, but whatever you want to be called, I don't know. Maybe there's another name. I think I tried this before with a kinder name. No, I was trying that with trolls. I could never come up with a kind name for you guys. It never lined up. But when you actually talk, because again, like remember, Jesus Christ himself, when he was walking the earth back then, Judas was right beside him. And he knew it. Christ knew that Judas was going to betray him. But he still treated him just like any of the other disciples. Matter of fact, he even let him be in charge of the money. So, for me, no matter what and no matter who, I'm still going to try to treat you all equally, the same. At first I didn't understand the game, but now I get it. I understand. I know it truly is God's plan to turn people to him, because they feel like once they finally recognize, it's like, oh my God, we got to live like this forever? Well, you got to live like that until it's over, but you adjust, you adapt, and then you make sure that, you know, if you're a wise man, then you won't have your house to be suffered up as the thief comes in the night. You know, as soon as you leave your house, you won't have it suffered to be broken in, because you know. So, when I was talking to the guy at Dunkin' Donuts, he asked to take pictures of cars, so it's fine. Hey man, I stepped out of the car, I was talking to him. And again, I have no problem talking to people, because I'm not, it's not, you know, I don't have any bitterness towards you. I just, I mean, I feel more compassion, more sympathy for the ones that are coming against me, because you just don't understand. It's not that you're coming against me, like I am some big tough guy. I never even got in a fight in my life, so at least I don't remember it then. But anyway, it's not like I am somebody that I can do anything. But if you're messing with God's people, and you're not truly part of God's people, but you think that you are, but you're not, well, there's a strong delusion that God sends in these last days. And that's one of them. That delusion that people have. Look, all I can really say to anybody is, I know the script inside and out. And I'm just waiting, just like anybody else is just waiting to see these things take place. And when they do, great. It's about time. So here's my synopsis of the whole story here. Guys, don't be a pussy. When you're being talked to, respond. You know? Because as we're walking back to the car, well, here comes Mr. pedal bike guy, and I'm going to stop him and talk to him as soon as he rides by us again, just to, you know, just to let him know that that was a pretty cool move that you did up there on the hill there, and just see if he denies or acts like he doesn't know he saw it. But no, he's a pussy. He goes around the other side and pedals his bike over there. And then I still said something to him that, well, there goes that 7-Eleven. They're out. See ya, South America. Still said something to him, but he did not look over. And that's the obvious giveaway. When you don't look over, and you're being directly talked to because you're the only one there, is it, I guess my question is it protocol for those guys to not, do you have some guys that do come up and talk to you, but then you have other ones that tell them don't say a word no matter what if they say anything? Because those are the pussies. And I don't respect fear. When you fear just being able to talk, I don't respect that when that's your job. But not that you even care what I respect or not. I just wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. Because I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. It's only another man. It's only another human being. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're like, you were like a gnat. Just like, come on, man. Really? I mean, come on. It was the gayest thing I've ever seen. But I'll give it to you, okay? It was new, because I look for new tactics, because the old ones, I guess I don't even pay attention. I don't even pay attention, but I know it's real, and I know it exists. I know everybody is picking sides. You're picking sides, and some people are caught in between right now, because they're not sure what side to pick. Because you're hearing this truth, but you don't quite believe it, but you don't want to get caught off guard if it is true and it does come true, because then, like, I wouldn't want to be in that situation where my job is to follow people around and attempt to harass them, I guess, or whatever it is that you guys are doing, just making yourselves known, but you don't want anybody else to know that you know who they are, because that will make you look crazy. That's the goal. I get it, Satan. I understand that part. But just speak up, man. Speak up, because who knows? Who knows? Maybe there's something I might be able to say to you that'll help you realize. Do you know what God's getting ready to do to the people that aren't following His law? I know what He's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to scare the shit out of you. Fine, go ahead, continue to do it. Deal with the fear in the end. I feared God a long time ago. I have a couple stories, actually. I don't think I'm going to say it in this video. I'll keep this one short. I just want to talk about the guy. Anyway, the story is about knowing God is there. He's proven Himself to exist. He's shown me a way, me and my wife, similar situations that proved He's keeping us from either getting killed or into an accident or anything, just being protected. I have 100% faith that God's protecting us. Me, my wife, my son, my household, along with my family, because they will know. But the guy in Wawa this morning, this is why I did the video. You know who you are too. You got the mullet haircut. You come in and you're over there making your coffee. I'm waiting for my sandwich, you know. And you're still making your coffee, and I look over because I see you looking. I caught you looking at me. Maybe you just think I'm handsome, I don't know. Or you're just stalking me, and when I looked over, you're like... So you kept grabbing ice, and then you kept stirring your coffee, and then you're stalling, and I'm just standing at the podium there, just standing there waiting for my sandwich, staring directly at you, but you won't look over anymore. And you're stalling, and you're going back, and you're stirring your coffee again, and you're putting ice in it again. And then what you showed me was when you went, because I'm watching you, because you know what it is? Sometimes I want you guys to see how it feels for other people who are stalked, and they know it, but they're a little still scared or fearful, whatever. I want you to see how it feels to be stared at and watched. your every move, all the way to the counter, and then you take your coffee and you put it on the counter, and then you take out your switchblade knife and put it on the counter just to let me know that you have a knife. Like, dude, I'm not gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? You're supposed to hurt us, right? I mean, you're supposed to hurt us but not kill us. Isn't that the deal? So I thought that was funny. Sometimes, you know, look, well, I'm here. I'm at the trauma center, guys. I gotta go in and get my. It's an emergency. I have to go and get my lungs checked. I'll get back to the other story later on in another video. But I just want to give a shout out to the guy at Wawa today, okay? The guy in his tights, old tighties, yesterday at the park, riding his bicycle. And a true shout out to the guy at Dunkin' Donuts that I guess his job was to talk to me, because I know if you get a picture of the car, if you get a picture with me around there, it's like a money shot. It's like, hey boss, look, I got a picture of his car and he allowed me to do it. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You can take a picture. Take all the pictures you want. I don't know what they're good for. I'm just a regular person walking this earth, trying to tell people that hey, look out. Watch out for the skies, okay? There's a transition. It's going to be our TV in our living room to the TV in the sky.